Titancraft. Hey guys, and welcome to another base tour, Titancraft Season 7, which is Tango Tech's Patreon pay-to-play server. And we're going to be doing this little character's base right here behind us. Here's Sky. The lovable Sky who won't stop dancing around. But if you'd like to find a link to how to play on this server, there'll be a link to Tango's Patreon down in the links below. Also, come follow me on Twitch. It's Sky on Twitch, actually. She has a Twitch channel, too. I'll have a link for both of those in the description as well. But for this tour... Oh, yeah, wait. You know what we haven't taken advantage of yet this season much? The Wacka Sky's season pass. But she has steady pants on. It's not as fun. But... What we're doing here is she built Hogwarts. I know, another Hogwarts tour, but it's so different than the other one that we did last season. It's really good. They're both good in their own right. I didn't mean to compare yours to the last seasons. I'm sorry. It just kind of happened.
Excuse me.
But no, this one's different because this one's above ground, and last season's was below ground. And she's actually built the castle. And guys, it's amazing. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't. So Sky, tell us what's... Yeah, I'll listen to her.
Oh.
Tell us what's going on, Sky.
Okay, so everything is still kind of a little bit in a bit of a disarray, so please pardon my shulker monsters that may be there at the portal. We're very, very close to finishing. There's only like a couple of rooms left that need to be done. TP is actually in there working on one of them right now.
Oh, good. We can go slap him around a little bit while he's working.
He's working on Gryffindor Tower as we speak. And then I have some other people coming in to help over the weekend. So
yeah, there's been a ton of...
It's going to be done.
Yeah, there's been so many people come over here and contribute to this. It's really cool.
Yeah, you'll see. I actually did a contributor wall. I actually set that up today because I thought it would be fitting to have it in the video to see all of the people, because there has been so many people.
Yeah,
we'll huge board.
Yeah, we'll definitely take a look at that for sure, because I want to make sure everybody gets credited for what they've done and everything.
100%. So this tunnel, there's a kind of a funny story behind this tunnel. So this tunnel was not built by me, except for like a couple of portions of it. Like I did some fog effects in the ceiling, and some of the wall patterns, but most of it. So I went on like a vacation.
Yep.
I had my boyfriend here visiting, and while I was on vacation, a group of people just came in here and did my tunnel, because I had somebody helping me build my tunnel, but he no longer became active on the server.
Yeah.
So I was getting very stressed out, because I was just like, so now I have to finish this tunnel, and I have to, because I hadn't even finished building the castle yet. The exterior was not even done.
Yeah.
At the point that it happened. So they literally came together and they built this whole tunnel.
Yep.
And it's a long tunnel.
Yeah, the last time I was over here, the exterior wasn't even quite done yet, and I've stayed away on purpose for the point of this video, so I'll get a lot of first impressions in here. So
yeah, so the basics of the tunnel, like the actual tunnel, is just kind of some repetitive patterns, but it looks amazing.
It's really good.
We're just gonna fly down. We're just gonna
fly on down the railroad track here.
So some of the people that helped work on it was Spark Soul. We had Phil Luna that worked on it. Tiny Bra, Brandmaster B, Vidarius, Maya Hollow Persona, and Nimble Nerd actually was the orchestrator of the project of the tunnel.
Yep.
The train was built by Gundammit. It's a very silly name.
Yep.
But that was built by him. The only thing that I did was these things up here, and I helped with the wall back there. But all
that is a lot of fog effects. Is it one conjoined fog effect up there, or is it a bunch of little ones?
It's supposed to be joint, but it's not for me right now because I don't have Optifine running on this version. I've been using it's such a pain switching out mods and folders.
Yeah.
because my curse word is no longer running, so I have to use the regular Minecraft launcher, and switching mods is just a pain. So I'm just like, you know what, the season's almost over. I'm just gonna leave it. But they did all of this. They actually have another fog effect here at the start of the train, so it looks like it's
that's cool.
Kind of fading back into the distance, which is actually incredible. Somebody put some signs on the front of the train, which are absolutely hilarious.
Muggle fudgers. Oh. Curse words with Harry Potter.
But you know the actual. So if anybody is familiar with the movies or the books, you know the platform to actually get to 93 quarters is hidden. So the portal to actually get to the castle is hidden behind this little wall back here.
The cool thing about this this little entrance here is this is platform 9. There's 12 of these, right? 12 of these columns, and you come in on the 9th one, which is platform 9 3/4.
9 3/4.
Oh, I didn't believe it was there. I couldn't get through.
If you have your hitboxes on, you can see it. It's item frames.
Yeah, it's special stuff that we have on the server.
You know
the above.
Hooray, so as you come through the portal, there's a little note block song that plays that was designed by Esme.
Yeah.
Designed and built by Esme.
Yeah,
She's actually incredible.
It's the theme song, right?
It sure is. So you just step over the pressure plate and it triggers the whole system.
Yep.
He did an amazing job.
Yeah. I don't think we can hear it too well because I don't have my sounds on too high.
Caable.
Oh, there now it's kicking it now. There we go.
We actually have a little chapter here, which isn't super useful because you know pigmen come through the portal all the time and they kind of they kind of send the signal off. But this right here, this little chest tells you how many times the song has been played, which is as you can see, it's been quite a bit.
Yeah,
it's not just the pigmen; it's people who come to visit the castle and they're just like, and they just go bananas with.
That's really cool.
But over here, like I was telling you, we have our little contributor wall.
Yep.
This is everybody that has done any kind of work on the castle. All of these people are just absolutely incredible.
Gonna stack up.
You're gonna fill her up with some crazy.
That's all I have on me here. That way, you guys can pause the screen and see all the names if you want to. I'll just kind of sit here for a second, get you guys a better.
We're gonna cut to TP's part because he says it's mostly done, so we gotta go over there and harass him.
Yeah, let's go harass TP real quick.
Moment.
Is he inside the castle?
Fly. Yeah, he's inside the castle, so we're just gonna fly. You're just gonna follow me.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah, guys, this is crazy. Just wait. Yep.
So up in here we have Gryffindor. Oh, excuse you.
There's a skeleton.
Oh, excuse you. That's the.
It was. You see, it wasn't me. There's even proof that it wasn't me. So.
You've got a little something stuck in your arm there.
You got a little something stuck in your heel, in your toe.
Silly dragons. Oh, there's TP.
There he is.
So TP had, I got TP to come out here, and I just wanted him to come build a fireplace. But he messaged me while I was, doing all of my other shenanigans. And he was like, "Do you want me to just do the room?" And I was like, "That would be appreciated." So this right here is the Gryffindor common room. So over here, there's gonna be some block coupons that I actually just acquired today.
Oh, nice.
Because unfortunately I am at my entity limits.
Yeah.
But the entrance is supposed to be hidden by the painting of the fat lady, but I can't put any paintings here.
Here, how about a fat guy? I'll just stand here.
He's just gonna sit there for the rest of the season. So there's gonna be 2 blocks right here that's gonna hide the entrance into this tower. It looks like he just did this main floor. All the rest of it's been blocked up, but
hey. Well, I mean, TP's always giving me another idea. Because I thought I ought to give him something. I'd give him some bones. It's a trade. He'll just have. Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yep, TP got recorded. He probably wasn't sure. I'll have to make sure he's okay with it. I don't think he'll mind, though. No, okay.
As soon as when I saw this guy. Oh, you know what? I actually forgot to include somebody on the board. I just realized when I saw that. So this area is just one of the many courtyards in this castle. This one was done by Milstein. He just came in and threw a fountain in and kind of decorated and mossed the whole area. When he was originally building it, he wanted to have all of the different woods for the different benches, but he threw in some jungle and acacia, and I just kind of was like, nope, vetoed. Get them out of here. I don't like them. I don't want them.
I don't like the jungle wood myself either. Not my favorite.
It looks like puke. Why do I have bones now? No, get out of here.
Because he threw them at you. I dodged him.
You gotta give me a second. I gotta go get some rockets. I'm about to run out.
She just left us.
Give me 1 second. I'm coming right back. I got some rockets.
How dare you leave me with my own YouTube channel?
Well, I mean, you're kind of left with your YouTube channel most of the time anyways, so...
I mean, but yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Coming back.
Alright.
Rockets acquired. Where did you go?
I am at the same place where you left.
Okay. Sounds good. This is nothing fancy. This is just kind of a center walkway area. I just wanted to pretty it up with some trees and some bushes and, all the pretty things.
Yep.
So if we want to come over here next. So Sparksoul actually spent like hours getting rid of all of the torch spam all over the castle.
Yeah, it takes forever. It always takes so much longer. Yeah, it takes so much longer than you would think.
Especially with a build like this, like it just took her.
Yeah, this build is massive.
She got some help. So one of the newer players that just started on the server like a couple of weeks ago, he came out here because he was bored and he was like, "I'm not going to start anything because you missed him."
Nice. I like that this area is diagonal.
This entire section of the build was probably the hardest.
Yeah, I bet.
Believe it or not, the diagonal building is not an easy thing to do.
No.
The roof was relatively easy because I already knew how I wanted to do it.
Yeah, but when you pull it off, it's always so good.
So this is the courtyard that leads into the Great Hall. The Great Hall was decorated by me.
Nice.
It took me like 3 streams to get it done, but up at the top, we have a nice little void effect in the ceiling with the candles everywhere, and I hid some, and I did some bushes on the sides to kind of hide the glass pane and how it was going up the wall because I didn't like that being there. This one was a challenge because I was trying to figure out how to fit 4 tables. Normally in the movies, the tables are all side by side.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's not enough space in here for me to do that. So I had to figure out a way to do that. And, but there's all sorts of hidden lighting. Like I have hidden lighting just chilling in the
this is a good place for it for sure. Yeah, just whenever you build something like this, you're always going to have to take something and do something creative with another thing and all that kind of stuff.
This is my crowning jewel. So over here, this leads into the grand staircase. This is unfortunately going to be the only room in the castle that's not going to be done because there's just no good way to do it. Because like I said, I'm at my entity limits, so I can't hang paintings in here.
Yeah.
And the person that I contracted to do the redstone in here, because I wanted staircases that were kind of popping in and out of the wall on like random timers and stuff. They're no longer a patron on the server, so I'm not a wizard. I don't I don't do redstone.
Yeah, unfortunately that does happen. So
I'm okay with it. It's just kind of one of those unfortunate things that I'm like, well, you can't have it all, especially when I was doing, I would say about 75% of this build myself.
Yeah.
So at the beginning of the season, I had a co-builder, but she had to leave. She's an amazing person. Her name is Vareo. I'm hoping to get her back here for the world tour at the end of the season next week.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping. I really want her to be here because she did a lot. Like while she was here, like this is how you always say I got so popular so fast, is because while I was out there, being the social butterfly that I am, she was here working really hard. So she got a lot done before she had to depart.
And with a build this size, most of the time there's going to be something that's unfinished for sure.
And I'm okay with settling with just one portion of the build not being finished. So upcoming here, we have the Viaduct entrance. This leads to the Ravenclaw Tower. This is currently a work in progress. I'm working in here trying to get this done. So there's going to be some staircases because the Ravenclaw Tower is right up there. And you can see I have some staircases starting to come down because I want them to loop down and like kind of loop through this area and then come back down right here. And the same for that side as well.
I got you. Yeah,
and so I can hide some of the glass and some of the the stickouts from the wall.
Yep.
But unfortunately, the only way up there is to fly, so don't die.
Don't tell me what to do.
I mean, whatever, die if you want.
Yep.
I was just providing warnings. So this right here is the Ravenclaw Tower. This whole thing was decorated by Kaza and Hunter Drenna. We call her Huntress.
Yeah.
Her official name here on Titancraft is Hunter Drenna. Right here we have my lovely map art that I did this season.
Yep.
This was a lot of hard work, but I was fortunate enough to have somebody come help me. Colleagues came to help me with my map art. He did about, I would say, 35% of it, and I just kind of finished the rest. It took me about 3 weeks to do. And I was just like...
What I like so much about this is that this map art is kind of like almost the theme of the base. Yep. And
I knew I had to do it. I was like, map art?
Yeah.
What's map art? So this is my very first season. For anybody that on your channel that doesn't know that. So I've only been playing Minecraft, so I just finally reached a year.
Wow.
And I've been playing on the server since the beginning. So at the beginning, I didn't even know what map art was. I didn't know it was a thing. I was like, what? Map art? What is that?
She'll always be a noob in my heart, though.
That's okay. I'm a noob at many things.
It's funny because I usually do map art every season, and this season I didn't. That's silly. Somebody might have got burnt out a little bit.
But so the bottom floor and this floor were both decorated by Huntress. This is one of the boys' dormitories. And then up here we have Kaza. So Kaza is from Scotland.
Yeah.
So when she was doing this area, she was like, I could do some nice little bogs up here. And I was like, bogs? What do you mean? These are the bathrooms. And she was like, yeah, that's what I said. That little language barrier, but she always says cheeky little things that I absolutely love.
She's so good with banners, too.
She's
she has the curtain banners over here, mirror banners, the towel banner.
every single banner in this castle were designed and created by Kaza and Hunter.
That's crazy.
And then Kaza did the upstairs dormitories as well. These ones, so these banners right here, these are actually how I met Kaza and Hunter, because I knew that I was going to need a bunch of banners because of, like I said, I can't use paintings and stuff, so I was like, banners is a good option.
Yeah.
So I contracted them very early on in the season to create me some custom banners for the castle. So we have some of these. Some of them are just kind of leftovers from Halloween. But that's okay, because she was just like, just take them. And I was like, that's fine. I will take them. But they did an absolutely incredible job. She spent a few days working on these dormitories, and they just came out incredible. Like, I literally couldn't be happier with how good they came out. Right. Down we go. So this is kind of just an extension of the Viaduct entrance. This area over here was decorated by El Aurora.
It's cute. I like this a lot, actually.
Yeah, it's a very open space, and I really, really like it. So when people were coming in here and decorating, they're like, "Oh, we're gonna need a bunch of reference pictures," and I was like, "No. Do whatever you like." I wanted people to kind of put their own creative spins on the inside of these interiors.
Yeah.
Because everything on the outside is 100% factual. It's how it looks in the movies and how it's described in the books.
Yeah.
But I wanted people to kind of put their own creative spin on things.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, you can have the one tough thing about doing something so widely loved is everybody's going to have an opinion on how it looks, and kind of doing your own thing is a smart way to get around that, I think. In my opinion.
100%.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking. But she did a lovely job in here.
Yeah, for sure.
I absolutely love it. It's a nice open space. So in here, this is the
I haven't seen this.
Yeah, this is the Transfiguration Courtyard, and so this I contracted Skyline, C22. She hasn't been very active on the server.
Yeah,
but she is the one that built this dragon. I found her because she built a dragon.
Oh, she's the one who did the dragon. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, I need her now.
Yeah, this is. I do like this. This is really cool. I had no idea this was here.
Yeah, this has been here for a while. So the last time you were here, none of this was here. Like,
No.
there was no grass here. It was all very naked looking. I was still very, very focused on building the actual castle and finishing up the castle. I was like, as long as, like, if nothing else gets finished, I want the outside done. Like, whether or not the interior. So the fact that I was able to get all of the outside done to my standard, and then be able to have all of these rooms decorated by so many people on the server, it's just incredible. Like, you couldn't ask for anything more. So in here,
we'll take a fly around this later, guys, so you can get a better view at everything.
Yep, don't you worry. So this is the actual Transfiguration Tower. This room was decorated by Puri Puri. They were just a lot of people at certain points during the season were just like, okay, I need a break from my build. Does anybody need help with anything? And that's kind of how Puri just kind of came into the situation. Because
that's cool.
I was reaching out to a lot of different people for help. I was just like, look, I really want to see this interior done. Just please come help me.
That's one of the cool things about this server, guys, is that people are very, very helpful. And if you need help, just ask somebody, and more than likely you'll get some in some form, at least. So
absolutely, people here are just incredible. Like he did the entire tower. So the tower actually it goes up all the way up the tower, so you gotta kind of shift here and crouch underneath to get through the little gap.
Well, it's made for kids, not for adults, right?
But there's a little bubble meter up here that leads up into a tire. Can't words. taller tower, and he did a nice little Starry Night point effect in the ceiling with some bushes and some leaves. And I absolutely love it. I love the work that he did with the purple terracotta, and he put ender chests in the
that's what I was looking at down on the floor below. I was looking at
there's ender chests sprinkled into the floor to give it the particle effect.
Yeah, I really like this.
It's absolutely genius. Yeah. I didn't even think of it, and I was like, what? Yeah. Why is the floor sparkling?
That's one of the reasons I love the Spore Blossoms so much.
Yeah, same. I've acquired so many Spore Blossoms this season. Like, I literally had a stack and a half at one point. So he did a nice little reading nook, just a kind of small little space in here, which is nice. And this, unfortunately, is not a bubble elevator, because, we're all professionals here. Yeah, it doesn't...
I was like, I'm not going up.
You gotta swim. And this is the actual top of the tower, where you can kind of see everything that's going on down below. So you can see all of the glasswork that was done up here. So all of this glasswork is a protected. You know what this is.
Well, yeah.
This was your idea.
Maybe may or may not have had a hand in it.
Yeah,
well, not building it.
It was an incredible idea, and the fact that I was able to get somebody over here to do it, it just makes me so happy. So all of the glasswork inside of the castle, around the castle, it's supposed to be a protective barrier from the final fight of Hogwarts, and all of it was done by Kyle Oz.
Yeah.
And he's just incredible, and all he wants me to do is an interior for him. So I was like, "You got a deal, sir."
So and basically why it's not all the way down is because it's just now going up. Is the idea, I think, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of starting to formulate around the castle, and it's so good. It's just so good.
We'll get a better look at it here in a little bit.
Okay, let me see where I am. It's hard to tell sometimes. Okay. Yep, we're gonna go back down here.
Ooh. We'll get to it all, guys. Don't worry.
You're gonna see it all. It's all amazing. All right. So in here, this is also just TP. No.
TV.
So I don't think this area is gonna get done. It's gonna be a stretch if it is.
Yeah.
This is just kind of a general walkway area, you know, walking along the halls of Hogwarts. But up here, we have. I have to do a proper entrance into the thing rather than just using some capitalizing. But up here is the entrance into the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom, and this was all done by Farabear. We got some mini blocks, some mini heads, because you got crazy creatures in here. I have 2 spawner coupons, and they're actually gonna go up here, because we have crazy creatures inside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. So we're gonna have an Ender Dragon up here, and I'm also gonna have a Vex. Because they're the little pixies.
Yeah, that's funny. I like that.
This was kind of the last thing that Farabear did on the server. I haven't seen her around since.
Yep.
This was done. We have a nice quick little entrance out here. Just gonna eat ourselves out of here.
Just following you.
We're gonna go back to the main entrance. There are some other areas in that tower that I didn't show you.
Oops.
I was hoping to have a piston door here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That would be really cool.
Hashtag blame Sober. He was supposed to be the one to come and do it, and he didn't.
Sober. You can't count on him for anything.
He was actually on the server today. He logged
on.
And I was like, "Oh my god, yeah, he did." He only came on for like 20 minutes and then he left.
Yeah. Unfortunately, all of us, like Sober Cash and I, are all base mates, and we all got a little burnt out this season. So things
and I
are
know he's
unfinished.
busy because I think he's in school again. So
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Kudos to him on that one. So this over here is just kind of another general sit out area. So all of this was done by Nimble Nerd. She did all of this. She's still kind of working on it, which is why there's still Shulker monsters in here. But she said she put a piano in here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
It's so good.
I like it.
This yet. Yeah, I haven't seen this yet. She sent me the message that she did it this morning. And I was like, oh, I'll have to go look at that. And that just kind of didn't happen.
Yeah, that's really cool. I have to say, I haven't seen too many pianos in this, like people making pianos and stuff in this. But you can definitely tell that's what it is. That's
she
cool.
did a good job.
Yeah, she did.
She makes me proud. She's like my heart. I love her so much.
Yeah.
Up here we have the staircase that leads to the hospital wing. And this was also decorated by Nimble Nerd. It's very, very, very much smaller than how it's depicted in the movies, but like I said, sometimes the size doesn't fit.
Yep.
Doesn't fit how things are supposed to be, and I wanted to keep the actual size of the castle to scale.
Yeah,
and
for
how
sure.
It looked.
Yeah, this is really cool too.
I am very, very thankful to all of the talented people that have come in here and helped.
Yep.
I'm not really sure if that scaffolding is supposed to.
Maybe.
You there?
I didn't even notice it. I didn't even think twice about it when I saw it up there.
I see things like that and I'm just like, that's scaffolding. That's not supposed to be there. All the silliness. Okay, so now we're gonna actually fly.
Uh-oh. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are.
So we're gonna fly up and over and around to the other side of the castle.
There's a lot of things to see on the outside here too, guys.
Alright, so back here behind the portal we have the clock tower, and this was decorated by Mrs. Beeves. Mrs. Beeves, I hang out with her from DS9's community. We do regular phasmos and stabs and stuff like that, but she just joined the server like a couple of weeks ago, and
I was gonna say I don't remember seeing her on here.
Yeah, she joined to help finish out digging out the slime farm for JP. And it got finished, and once she finished, she was like, "Okay, Sky, I know you have a lot of work to do. Put me to work." So I kind of showed her all of the rooms that I still needed done, and she picked this one, and this is the one that she did. She's actually going to be coming back tomorrow to work on some more stuff.
Nice.
With me, because I'm probably going to be spending the bulk of tomorrow just trying to grind out some interiors, trying to get this finished.
Gotta get that panic building in. It always happens at the end of the seasons.
And the panic is real. But she did some nice little gears up here.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to look at. That's cool. Yeah.
So, you gotta have some gears working around in here. And she did all of this herself. She's incredible. Cool. She said she's not a very big interior decorator and she's not much of a Minecraft player, but I think what she did was just phenomenal. She did such a good job.
That's good to me.
Oh, there is a excuse me. Get out of here. Oh, trespasser, get out.
He's the clock. He's the tower keeper or whatever. The timekeeper.
No timekeepers allowed in my clock tower. All right. Oh, I triggered the thing. All right, so you guys might recognize this lovely piece of work out here, done by yours truly, Mr. Cable Guy. Got my Cable Mort tattoo in. And after you threw the Caable statue in, Kyle came back and did the glass work, so it looked like.
Yeah. I hadn't seen the flame part there though.
Yeah, he went and added the glowstone and some red stained glass to kind of make it look compressed, make it look like the barrier was starting to break. And down here we have all of these custom trees. This is supposed to be like a miniature Forbidden Forest. All of these custom trees were done by Phil. Aluna, yours truly.
Oh, but I can only imagine how long this area took him to do.
Man, so it took him. Phil is really so he would come on and he would do like a solid tree a day. So it only took him like 4 or 5 days to do all of these trees.
These big custom trees take so long.
Yeah, he did a fabulous job. I was over here, harassing him, of course, as this guy does.
Yep, I do know.
But he did all of these custom trees in here. But this is to cover, my multi-item sorter.
Yep.
And then Spark came in and she did the spider because in the Forbidden Forest we have the spider Aragog.
Yeah.
So she threw in she did this spider for me.
I'm hoping to get I'm trying to get a better look at it here, at the face of it.
Yeah, we were sitting there testing out how we were gonna do the face, and I was like, "What about a redstone ore block?"
Yep. That's why I was just looking at that. Actually, yeah, that works pretty well, actually. Spiders have so many eyes to begin with, so.
We actually had to hunt down a deep slated redstone block because I didn't have any.
Oh. I think we had a bunch you could have asked us too. So.
How do I not have one single one? But the multi-item sorter was designed and built by Starfish Legend.
Yep.
He is a redstone wizard.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. I know a little bit about redstone, but I haven't got a clue what's going on here.
This is just, it boggles my mind, and this isn't even like the full system of it. So like down here, we have a little entrance into my little cave of contraptions down here. But this is where all of the this is where all of the heavy redstone is.
I wasn't expecting all this.
Yeah, this is kind of like all of my little redstone projects from the season. Most of it was done by me, so the actual sorter was done by Starfish. I know you're familiar with this. This is my little XP little XP furnace array that was designed by Nexus, and I stole it from Sover.
That's where I stole mine from. So
I need one of these because I did so much flying around the castle.
I mean, I'm telling you, when you get the XP furnace up and running, Minecraft gets easier.
Yeah, it's 100. My only regret is I wish that I had done it sooner.
Yep, that's usually the first things we'll start working on, like on the side a little bit. We'll get in preparations for it.
Oh my God, it's Ninja.
I don't know this person, but
So Ninja is Phil's base mate. They're the ones that do the crazy custom trees. Ninja's silly. He's so funny. So this portion of the cactus farm that feeds the smelter furnace array was done by Hennis. And then this side over here, because I was like, this isn't big enough, I need it bigger. So this side with the regular class was done by me, my Hollow Persona, and Twisted.
Yeah.
They literally, you can tell that Twisted did it because he literally put his initials in gold blocks right here on this wall.
He's so funny. He cracks me up.
He's super silly. And then I just built a nice little handy little dripstone farm over here because that was one of the items that I sold in my shop.
Yeah, nice.
It produced very well. Nitsa was also very helpful with the redstone around here because, like I said, I'm not a wizard. So anytime I went to go do stuff, and it didn't work. She was kind of the one I called, and then of course I have a kelp farm down here to supply the fuel for all the furnaces.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, nothing Hogwarts related here. This is all just science. But it's definitely a very big help in the build because I needed that furnace XP.
Oh, for sure.
Because I live so far from everything, so constantly having to fly out to places like the Ender or the Guardian Farm to repair my wings.
Actually, I should have repaired my wings while I was down there real quick.
I mean, go ahead.
Because I need to. Because I forgot. Because I'm bad. Let's see. Let's get everything off. You guys know the drill here. I don't care about my boots. Just my wings. Because it'd be my luck that we'll be flying through here, and then boom, all of a sudden everything dead. All right, there we go. Back to it.
We have a Spark Soul that just joined the game.
Spark. Yep. She's a big contributor, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was a huge contributor. Pretty much anytime I was working on anything, because she didn't have an actual base this season. Her base mate left very, very early in the season, so she wasn't able to do anything. So she just kind of committed her time to helping everybody else. So pretty much everything major that's been done in this castle, she has been a part of. Yeah,
it's so nice to have a base mate. Like Anita and I work really well together. That's why I know the value of one.
Yeah, even though she smacks you around like.
Yeah, that's what? If it wasn't for that, it wouldn't keep me entertained.
So now we're gonna come over here. We're gonna go check out our lovely Whomping Willow.
The Whomping Willow.
Yep. This one was also designed and built by Phil.
Yep.
This was the first tree he ever built for me. Because I remember meeting him. So his base is connected to the ravine. So he was kind of already hanging out with them by the time I joined the ravine crew. By the time I met Spark and everybody.
Yeah.
So this is the first tree he ever built for me, and then after that, the tree insanity ensued. So but after he finished those, I was like, okay, I swear to God, Phil, I'm never gonna ask you to build another tree this season.
He did something. Oh, I'm so proud of him. Who did this path?
Phil.
Phil, yeah, I'm so proud of him. Because so many people, when they put that slab there, they'll leave the piece of dirt underneath it.
And yeah, he didn't do that. Yeah, no, he's a super professional.
Yeah, I'm glad. It's so many people do it. It's one of my pet peeves when people do that because it's just so easy to fix, and that's all I ever see whenever it's done wrong.
So Ninja originally, of course, for any Harry Potter nerds, there is a little secret underneath the Whomping Willow tree that leads to a little certain something. So we got a little secret button, and this leads down into the cave. I actually finished. I did this cave myself.
I was gonna say this wasn't finished when I ran through it the first time.
I just finished.
I like it.
A week ago.
It looks so good.
It does. I'm thoroughly pleased with it. I was just I just need a lot of overgrowth and lots of texturization. So I was able to just come in here one afternoon and just kind of grind it out.
Yeah.
And I'm really, really pleased with the results of how it looks.
Yep.
I didn't finish it all the way up to the staircase because I'm a slacker.
Yep, you are. I mean, what?
I was like, you know what? The tunnel looks good. I'm happy with it.
Yep.
The staircase can just look very plain because it's not meant to be anything anyways. Just a little pathway that leads up into the Shrieking Shack.
Yes, nice.
So this interior is yet to be decorated. It's hopefully gonna get.
Oh my gosh! It's shrieked. I heard it. I didn't know that was here. That's so funny. Where is it? Right? Is it beneath here?
So there is a shrinker. So we're gonna come out here. We got a little secret, but so this entire house was was designed and built by Nimble Nerd. She just went into Creative World and she just built it up and then she just brought it over here. But our little secret is right down here. So we have Shrieker number 5 in here.
Shrieker number 5.
We're not going to talk about 1 through 4, okay? So
that's funny.
Fetch'em Lad, Maya Hollow Persona, Nimble Nerd, and Phil all got the gas and got him in here. I was like, I don't do mob moving. It's not my thing. It's not what I do. But it was a great idea, and they kind of saw it through. But over here we have ourselves, our little chicken. We have our little friends down here. Our little chicken timer, and every time they walk over the pressure plate, it triggers this system and load it up into these chests.
So yeah,
or snowballs.
Yep.
So it doesn't cause any damage to the gas.
It's
a shriek.
That's what I just looked in there and saw it was on there. I thought maybe it was on a timer, but you just do a chicken timer, which is super simple.
So you can't see it from here, which is unfortunate. But one of these chickens' names is Sky and her boomstick, because that's what I do. I irritate things with my boomstick.
You don't say.
Hey, just be lucky I didn't have it on me for the tour, okay?
Yep.
I was like, let me keep things professional and stick away, okay? Oh goodness. Okay, so the actual mountain was built by literally a multitude of people. It was built by myself, Skeletanical, also known as Ghouls in game, Gundamit, Spark Soul, Wreck It Will, Fetch'em Lad.
Yeah.
Hold on, I have a book actually. Let me go get it. I had to have a book, okay? It just had to happen. There was no way I was gonna remember all of the names off the rip. Oh, lag.
Ugh, I felt it too. Okay. I see what you're saying. I thought you meant like a book, like IRL.
No, like a book and quill. Like I literally sat here for an afternoon and had to think of everybody that helped. Oh, Tiny Bra also helped with the mountain.
Yeah.
We built like a small portion. So when we originally started, we started with this corner over here, and we managed to get all the way over to this back end over here. But originally, this whole mountain was just built out of stone. There was no texturization. I was like, I just want to get the mountain in. So, but everything from this back corner all the way back around was done by Lightsaber, Samurai, and Humble Pie. They joined the server. They came over from the ISV server, Impulse's server, and they joined, and we just we were hanging out with somebody who knew them from the ISV.
Don't have that written down in your little book, do you?
Okay, so we kind of met them through this other person, and I was showing them my castle. Like, they were asking what we were doing. I was like, well, I'm building Hogwarts. And they were like, what?
Yeah.
So I was showing them the castle, and I was like, cool. Mountain's still a work in progress. And they just kind of volunteered to help.
Yep.
And I was like, that would be incredible. So the weekend where I was unceremoniously tossed out of my tunnel and wasn't allowed to go in it while they were working on it.
Yep.
Lightsaber Samurai and Humble Pie literally just came in here, and in 2 days, mind you, it took 4 days for like 6 of us to just build that section of the mountain.
Yeah.
It took them 2 days to finish the rest of the mountain.
That's crazy. They must have lost some serious hours in those 2 days. That's all I have to say. 'Cause this takes a lot of work to get stuff like that. Go show me the ship.
Yeah, let's go.
Yep, we can go look at the ship. Because we've seen it a couple times and we haven't talked about it yet.
Over. We've definitely danced around in our
yep.
There
There we go.
So this is the Durmstrang ship.
Mm-hmm.
This was built by Suba. He's another amazing member of this Patreon. It's pretty much the same story as everybody else. He hasn't really been super active on it. But he's the one that kind of designed this and built this whole thing.
Yeah,
I just have to kind of come back in here and add a deck and some living quarters underneath it, because he's not going to be back by the time the World Tour comes.
I didn't even notice there wasn't a deck there. I was just looking at the outside because it looks so good.
Yeah. I wanna enclose this in and probably have some like living quarters and just squeeze a little something in here. He did an incredible job. We had a whole little planning session. I told him exactly what I wanted. He got some reference photos and he just came in here and built it. So when I first originally had the idea of throwing the Durmstrang ship into here, you have Skywrath Caable.
I know it. Now you have them.
Yeah, it's because I'm higher up than you.
Mm-hmm. Get her.
Ugh.
Get her.
I mean, he's dead. Power 6 bow, baby. So when I originally had the idea to have this, I wanted to have somebody else build it. You're familiar with this person, Alan Samuels.
Yep.
You were the one that informed me that he no longer plays on the server, and I'm like,
no, it's sad. I miss
Alex.
Yeah,
because I had already had it set in my mind that this is something that I wanted, and then I met Suba, and he says, "What? I could build you a ship. I'm great at building ships."
Nice.
I was like, "What? You're hired."
Yep. Yep.
Silly phantom memories. So over here we have this little pixel art.
Yeah.
This little pixel art. Oh, I missed it. I'm a pro. I'm a professional.
Oh, you're gonna land on top of it. I'm over here on the little island.
Yeah, my little island. So this was built. This was a prank. Fetch'em Lad built this. He literally waited for me. So I met Fetch very, very early on in the season. Me and him are like you and Anita. Literally.
Yeah.
But he waited for me to log out one night because, I mean, you know how I was, especially early on in the beginning of the season. I was pretty much here all the time. All the time. So trying to do something under my nose was a very, very hard thing to do.
I know.
So, but he committed and he waited for me to log out for the night, and then he just came up and built this. At the time, I still had my co-builder here with me. I logged in the next day, and because this was like our starter island.
Yeah.
This was like our base island. Right at the beginning, like we had our portal set up over here, and we had all of our chests with a bunch of supplies set up over here. And so I came over here to grab some supplies, and I was like, "What? What is that?"
Oh, get her! Get her!
Get out of here! I'm tempted to go find my boomstick cable.
No.
Mr. Has Steady Pants and doesn't use them.
Yeah, because I don't have the chainmail version of them.
But at first, when I first saw that, I didn't see this sign right here. So I assumed it was my co-builder. I assumed that it was her, that she was the one that did it. And I was like, "What is this? Did you do this?" And she had no idea what I was talking about. So we flew over here.
That's funny.
And that's when I noticed the board, and I was like, "Oh my god, it was Fetch!" And he was like, "I'll help you take it down." And I was like, "Excuse me, no, don't you dare. This is staying here for forever. Like, it's stuck here. Don't get rid of it. It will make me sad." Oh my goodness.
I think I need to take a fly around here. I definitely need to do that.
That pretty much covers all of the interiors that are done so far in the castle. And everything else. So the only things that are left to do is I have like this tiny little ravine area over here by the drawbridge.
Oh, give me 1 second.
Yeah, Pendle is actually coming to help me out tomorrow, which I'm very, very excited
Really?
about because, yeah, I was talking about my castle, and she was just like, "Do you still need help?" And I was like, "Yes."
Oh, Pendle. Pendle is so amazing.
Indeed, she is.
She can mimic what I do with like walls and stuff, if not better, which is which is really, really cool. So where am I going?
I'm over by the drawbridge.
Which way is that from the boat? Oh, it's right next to the boat.
Right next to it.
Oh, up there. There you are. I saw you.
This is the area that I'm hoping that I can get her to do. Because she does interiors and stuff like that. So, but I know how she is with terraforming and how good she is.
Yeah, she's really good.
I kind of want to get her in here to try to finish this little area up because I want it to slope down, and I want it to look like there. So all of the moss and leafage and stuff like that. That also just happened like a week ago.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't leave this looking as stone. Like, I knew that everything on the inside was not going to be finished.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay, so I need to make sure that the outside looks incredible.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. I'm sure Pendle will get it done. She's so good at this kind of thing.
She's insane. Like the amount of mountains that she did over at the Christmas district, absolutely insane. And I was like, no, I need her over here.
And the reason why we're doing we went ahead and did this tour before it was done because I have a feeling you're going to be working right up to that last second. So we needed to fit this in at some point, and hopefully I can get a couple more tours in, so we won't have to just kind of skip over everything. We can kind of go in depth, and we can kind of explain what's going on and everything. So hopefully this will all get done, and by the world tour, this might be outdated. So I just thought of that.
Like, especially with all of the help that's going to be arriving this weekend. I'm very, very confident that this is going to be finished, except for those areas that I just don't know what to do with them, like the grand staircase and that little walkway area. But it may get done. We'll see. You never know.
So, is there anything else left to see?
Nope. This is everything.
Well, let's take another fly around one more time here. See what we can see. Because my render distance is really, really bad. Because
I understand.
Yeah, because that's basically what it is there. Oh, this is.
Oh, look at that! We finished it just in time.
Just about in time, but as we were so rudely interrupted by the restart. But that's pretty much all that's here, guys. I hope I could do this place justice with my bad render distance. But anyways, she's the one who led this build. It's pretty much her base, so I hope you guys enjoyed this.
Back into my Hogwarts robes.
Oh, it's okay. Hope you guys have a good day or night. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Say bye, Sky. Bye.